Welcome to Pollyanna's Parchment Craft. Today we're going to look at embossing your design with Pollyanna's parchment embossing mat and tool, and then actually cutting it out and finishing your design off. We start by putting our selected design on our brother canvas, making sure that the design that you've chosen has got a solid outline. Go to Edit, right click on Group, then click on any white part of your canvas. Then we pick up just the outline and move it off the canvas. Take the rest of the design that is left, block it, delete it. Move the outline back onto canvas, and then we will download that to our PC. So now we've got the design on our USB stick and the outline. So we pick up the size, and it's 100 by 158. Okay, then we need to press this one because that puts a little X. You can't quite see it, but it will put a little red X right in the center of your design. Now this little X is important. So we click OK on that, OK again, then we go to Add, Save Data, and butterfly is on Pollyanna's Pretty Things, which is that one. We click OK, we look at this one, we check the size of it, and this again is 100 by 158. OK, click our centering device, and that will put a cross on there. The cross on the outline has now gone to grey, so we move that up to where we can see both crosses. Then we enlarge the picture, bring that to we see the cross, and then we line them up so that both crosses are exactly on top of each other. Once we've done that, we click OK, and we have our design. Once we have our design, we can load our mat. First of all, for our project today, we're starting with Pollyanna's embossing mat with gold mirror card on it. Next, we take Pollyanna's embossing tool, place it in the standard pen holder, into the machine, and down. OK, we're set to go. We click on OK, OK again, OK for the third time lucky. Press the draw function, green light comes on, press the green light. And we can see the design starting to appear before our eyes. For this I'm using a draw pressure of 9 and the speed of 4. And there we have our butterfly. Now, take a piece of ordinary cartridge paper, copy paper, whatever. Make sure it'll go in between your tape, and as our mat is not adhesive, we can slide the paper gently all the way up underneath the butterfly so that it doesn't damage the mat when it cuts. Okay, so now we remove the embossing tool and we take the cutting tool, set on 5, pop it into there, and we now need to remove the pattern. We click OK on Finish Drawing, the return button at the top, then we click on our butterfly, bring it down to separate it from the outline, click on our top square and delete. OK, we're now left with just the outline. Click OK on that, OK again. This time we click Cut and press the yellow button. And there we should have our butterfly cut out on nice gold paper. Next, we are going to do exactly the same with parchment paper. We're going to emboss the parchment paper, and then we're going to put the two together after further hand embellishment has been done on the parchment paper. We repeat exactly the same process when finally loading our mat. This time we've got Pollyanna's parchment embossing tool. Again on the draw function. And we can see the parchment turning white where it's being embossed. I'm using the 1.5mm tool here to emboss this with. Again, this time I've got the draw pressure on 9, speed of 4. Using 160 gram parchment paper. If you're going to use any vellum or any parchment paper thinner than 160, then you need to reduce your pressures. As you can see, it's finishing it off quite nicely. Hope you can see it all. My engineering skills are better than my photographic ones. Round and round it goes, where it stops. Fascinating machine. saves you hours and hours of embossing by hand, which you will see when I show you the finished article, that it takes none of the skill away from any parchment crafter, because there is always plenty more to do once you have your basic design. The intention of our project is to give you that basic design, especially if, like myself, you suffer from arthritis in your hands and it's painful to hold the hand tool for a long time. This allows you again to do your embossing and there we have our butterfly. Again, we will change the embossing tool for the cutting tool. This time turn it down a fraction to 4.5. In, and I use a slightly thicker paper for this. In actual fact, this is a sheet of 120 photocopier paper that we just slide underneath butterfly, and again, as shown before, we remove the pattern, leaving just the outline, and we ask it to cut. And there we go. And there we have our parchment butterfly. There is the gold one that the parchment one will fit exactly over the top of. And I'll show you the finished product. Now there is our finished product. I've done the easy bit, Pauline's done all the hard grid work on it with a little bit of glitter just to make it shine. Unfortunately, as I come back with this camera, you can't see the grid work so well. Go forward again. See the raised wings of the parchment showing the gold underneath. Thank you for watching. Happy parching.